you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? I'm super duper late, almost an hour late, but it's okay, I wanted to give courtesy to Alicia because I know she's live right now, you know. So I hope you guys were able to go over there and check her out, you know, before coming over here. I do believe she's still live, but I wanted to give her courtesy, but I also wanted to catch up on some Z's, honey, so I didn't even wake up until a little bit later, okay? Y'all know I'm a night owl, child. I be up all night, child, walking the streets and stuff. No. I'm sure all y'all heard, and I'm sure all y'all laughed y'all butts off at me, my gel pick. If you have not seen it, let me go on and just go on and show y'all, child. Lord, they got me. Honey, they got me. Child, honey. People around here in the YouTube street standing on business, okay? This is my official mugshot. The official and only mugshot that you guys will ever see, okay? Yes, child, they got me, honey. No, seriously. A lot of y'all was freaking out, calling me like, oh my God, Amora, did you get locked up? Oh my God, please say it's not true. Y'all know, okay? It was literally a joke. It was, hey, let's call it a skit. Isn't that what they say? Anyway, it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. But yep, this is the mugshot that you would never see, okay? This is the only one that you would see. Let's say that. The only one. She said, man, it was funny as hell this morning. What a great live this morning. I was dying. Yes, we did have a good live. Members only live. If you are not a member, right? And that is, if you're not lit up in green, you missed an amazing live this morning. I will be doing those member only lives once a week, okay? Because I do owe you guys. But I'm going to tell you, it was impromptu and it was funny as hell. We had a good time, okay? So let's do that once a week. You know, these are the ones that love me, love me, love me. Love me, love me, love me. So if you love me, love me, love me, you got to become a member. And if you want to know how to become a member, just drop down in there how to become a member. And one of my moderators will drop the link for you to become a member, okay? Now, right up here in the corner is my right, probably your left, depending on how you're looking at it. I have my coffee scanner, okay? So all you have to do is take your phone and act like you're going to take a picture on that My Coffee scanner that's up here in the corner. And you can just point the camera at that, you know, act like you're going to take a picture. You know how to do a scanner. And you can actually send me a coffee that way as well, okay? I made it my logo, okay? Yeah, child, because y'all are really been giving me a bunch of coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now, too, so. But anyway, I got some updates for y'all. Let me take my mug shot down, honey. I heard everybody in the world was blogging on it and really hoping and praying that I was in jail. Well, they better keep hoping and praying because your girl is not going to jail. I am a blogger, okay? You know what I should have did? The person that made me this photo, can you do me a favor? Can you make this photo and then and on the numbers, leave the numbers on that side, and then on the other side, can you put a blogger? Can you put blogger on the other side for me and send it back to me? I think that's hilarious. Anyway, my disclaimer is going across the bottom, and basically it says that under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research, okay? And that is what we're doing, okay? We're going to be breaking down 2 stories today. One, we're going to give updates on Justin, and also the other one, the Hurtt twins, daddy, okay? The Hurtt twin daddy. Child, I got so many people so mad at me and coming under my comments telling me, y'all, I'm so judgmental. I don't know what's really going on. I need to stay out of people's business. No, baby, I'm not. I'm not staying out of nobody's business. You bring it to the internet, it is officially my business, okay? What did I just say? You bring it to the internet, you have made it my business. Thanks for becoming a member, baby. I appreciate you. How you say that? Yassi grass? I think that's how you say Yossi grass. Tell me if it's a shorter way to say it, but thank you for becoming a member. I do appreciate you. Let me take my mug shot down, honey. I had people blogging on my mug shot today, y'all. So listen, we got 2 stories coming your way. We have an update. Let's do Korra's first, and then we will do, I don't know, which one y'all want to do first? Korra, or do y'all want to do the Hurtt family, Geron? Which one y'all want to do first? Let me know. She said, yo ass is great. Oh, shit. Is that what it said? Hold on. Your ass is grass. Lord Jesus, honey, take the wheel. I swear for God. And look at the picture. I didn't even look at the damn picture. Lord Jesus, why did I didn't look at the picture? The name is Your Ass is Grass. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all said y'all want to hear Korra first. All right, we're going with Korra first. First of all, oops, let me take the picture down. I took the video down. I wasn't trying to take the video down. Let me go get it again. All right, so first of all, let me give you a little updates on Korra. And thank you, Naomi, for sending me this video that I'm about to play for them too as well. I will be going over that. So the Korra, her updates are, I posted on my Facebook page, but if you did not have a chance to look on the Facebook page, it has been postponed. And the dates it's postponed to is October the 23rd, okay? October the 23rd. I saw a little argument, I guess, or debate in my comments saying that, you know, Amore was the first one to release the dates or whatever. And then somebody said, no, this page called something 2.0, Keep It Real, I think 2.0. They released it first. I went back and looked at it, and not trying to pat myself on the back or anything like that, because I really don't care. But I am the one that released it 1 hour before the Keep It Real 2.0 or whatever. Not trying to discredit their page, but to solve the discrepancy that they're fussing in my comments about. I am the one that released it first. I released it 1 hour before the Keep It Real 2.0 or something like that, okay? Oh, but anyway, and listen, I don't mind if you guys take this information. I really don't care or whatever, because I saw somebody saying all they're going to do is take the information and pretend that they grabbed it. But it doesn't matter to me. I mean, once I post it, it's up for grabs. I don't care, okay? So anyway, basically it says, pursuant to the stipulations of the parties and the request of newly appointed, the request for DV prevention with minor child filed by Justin Dean on June the 7th is continued to October the 23rd at 8:30 in the morning, okay? So basically, everything stays the same. The temporary order that Justin has, it remains in full force and in effect. Everything remains the same. The only thing changes is the hearing date, okay? And the hearing date is October the 23rd, 2024, okay? So that's the update about that. You know, no changes. He just got a lawyer. That's all it said. Now, one person came into my comments yesterday and they lied. You know, I don't know who it was, but they said, Amore, you're lying. They did have court yesterday, and Korra lawyer is the one that asked for an extension because Korra got scared and she wasn't ready. It may have even been Justin, but I don't know who the hell it was. Actually, it was a white lady photo. But she said, Korra is the one that asked for an extension because she wasn't ready. She was scared yesterday. That is a lie from the pits of hell, okay? You cannot believe the lies. You have to look at the paperwork. The paperwork says what? Pursuant to the stipulations of the parties and the request of newly appointed counsel. We know that Justin just picked up a lawyer like not even a week before his trial date or hearing date, okay? So don't believe the lies of these people that jump in your comments and say this, that, and the third. Don't pay no attention to that. They are liars. Go with the documents, okay? The document says the reason why it is postponed because Justin Dean just got a lawyer, okay? All right, now Naomi sent me this video right here, and hold on before I start playing it. All right, let me explain this video that I'm about to play. It is a year old. It is an old video, and at first I wasn't going to play it, but then I said, I am going to play it because. So you know how Justin is going around now and saying the reason why he don't want his kids online. Oh, thank you so much. Hold on. She just sent me the picture. Hold on. I got to show it to y'all. But anyway, hold on, let me download it. All right, so Justin's going around telling people right now that the reason why he doesn't want his kids online is because of safety reasons, right? Because of safety is what he said. Because of safety, because of security, I don't want my kids online. Well, here I am going to play a video where he actually says the absolute opposite. Okay, I want you to pay attention. I want you to listen. The video is about, let me look how long the video is. The video is about, hold on 1 second, 22 minutes long. So do you have time? If you have time, say, I got time in the comments, okay? Do you have time? Let me know if you got time, because it's 22-minute long video. Let me know if you got time. She said, we got time, honey. We got time. We got time. We got time. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. All right, so this video is going to say quite the opposite. You will hear Justin Dean tell you the reason why he posts his kids to the video, posts his kids to the internet is because of safety, honey. He said the reason why he posts his kids online is because of safety. Now he's trying to tell the court the reason why he's not posting the kids online is because of safety. Which one is it? Which one is it? Okay. All right, here we go. Take a listen.
Hey everyone. Just going to let this load up for a second. We're going to talk about a very interesting topic that I've been...
That's the highest it goes, so you're going to have to turn up your volume a little bit. Now pay attention to Athena crying her ass off in the background, and he's not giving two what? 2 Fs. Y'all already know what that means. I want this video monetized, so I will be maintaining my cuss words and to a limit, because my last 2 videos were flagged for cussing, y'all. I'm trying to get paid now. I ain't trying to miss my coins over my potty mouth. So I will be refraining from cussing in this video. But Athena is crying her butt off. Did I already cuss? Oh, shoot, I probably already did. But she crying her butt off in the background, and he don't give 2 Fs. Okay, here we go.
Debating on addressing for a while whether I would just let it go or actually bring it to attention, but I will now. So I will just wait for just 1 little minute. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's Friday night going? I just got home. I've had a very busy day. June and Athena are eating dinner right now that the nanny prepared. She's amazing.
How you saying they're eating dinner right now and you hear Athena back there screaming her butt off? Come on, y'all. Really?
Doing a great job with the girls, and then they'll probably be asleep hopefully by 8 or 8:30. So, lovely Friday night. You guys can hear Athena crying in the background. She is starting to show her will and showed a little personality. That's getting about that time. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to get right into this now that we are talking about this. But essentially, most of you know that I'm going through a divorce, and we are splitting time with the girls. And the common question that I get, a common criticism that I get, and the constant comments on my page are, why are the girls in your lives so much? And I'm going to address that today.
He said, you hear him? He said he's going to address the question of why are your girls in your lives, meaning live videos, okay, so much. And that's what he's about to address. Why are they on live with him so much? Because of money. But anyway, let's hear what he got to say.
Today. I've never asked my followers for anything. And
oh yeah, listen to how he downplays how this mofo says he would never ask his followers for anything. He would never ask them for some money. He don't need their money. He cut off his stars. Y'all listen to him. This man is going to say he cut off his stars, right? So it won't appear that he's asking for money, okay? But yet he tried to accuse Korra supporters of getting his stars button deactivated or whatever the case, right?
Many of you have reached out. How do I help? How do I support? I can see that you are a great dad. Like, people ask me to open up my star button. I'm a little I'm a little reluctant to do that. What is going on with Athena in there?
Go
There's a
check.
reason why my kids are not here during this conversation. I'm a little reluctant to open up my stars button because I don't really want to ask for anything. Your guys' viewership is, you know, it's awesome. It's great.
He said, I really don't want to ask for anything. You guys' viewership is awesome. It's great. The viewership is enough, right? It's enough, right? It's enough, right? Okay.
But why is my kids in the spotlight so much? It's to protect myself, to protect the kids. There are many bloggers, primarily in the regions of Africa, Nigeria, that are doing everything they can to destroy my reputation. So I am getting many allegations of child abuse. I'm getting many allegations that I'm a bad father. And I'm getting many allegations of just everything, like I'm drowning June in a bottle, that you name it. It goes as far as to say some people are accusing me of sexually molesting my children. So the only way I fight this in an intelligent, intellectually way is to show the truth. And the truth is I love my kids. And the camera does not lie.
I would definitely, if I was Korra, I would take this video to court because he wanted the kids online for his safety, but he don't want the kids online because he said that it's a safety risk for Korra. She could be saying the same thing. She want the kids online for safety. He's such a woo child.
And most importantly, kids do not lie. So I go live with my kids primarily to show and to fight that narrative that people are trying to put out there about me. There are many. There's probably 6 to 8 active bloggers that are building their entire platforms on trying to discredit me as a father, trying to discredit me as a doctor. And I can show the truth. I can show exactly how I interact with my girls, when I'm playing with my girls, it's real. It's exactly how I play with them off camera as on camera. In fact, I play with them probably more off camera. So that's why I'm doing this. That's why my kids are that's why I started doing this, to be honest with you. So what has it turned into? It's turned into an amazing support community that people can see that
It turned into $27,000 a month. Okay, that's what it turned into.
That how special my kids are. I mean, every parent says that, but my little girls are obviously, they have a lot of bright, positive energy to bring into this world. And they bring up a lot of positive memories between, I get people reaching out to me all the time, you remind me of my dad, how you play, you remind me of these fond memories from childhood, and that kind of goes along with my life mission, which is to educate people, to educate the people on my profession, as far as what I can do and what you can do for yourself to eliminate back pain, headaches, that kind of stuff. And that's what I really truly want to be making content on. But unfortunately, with all this background noise of people trying everything they can to discredit who I am as a person, so much so that they're threatening to call the board on me if I do cranial sacral on my own daughter. It's literally insane. Most of them think that they're untouchable, and the truth is I have all the evidence. I'm just waiting until later because
He have all the evidence and he had to show it. She said, please give him more 5 shares. Yes. Share this video. Thank you.
they're not my primary mission. My primary mission is to provide my daughters with a stable, happy, emotionally stable home. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm sharing with you guys. So, so how can you help me? Because so many people have asked how you can help me. I don't want your money. I don't want anything from you. The only thing that you can do is help further spread this message of I'm a dad playing with my daughters.
He said, I don't want your money. All the thing I want from you is for you to share this video. Hey, you guys, I need you to hit that thumbs up button for me, please. We have 488 people in here and only 274 thumbs up. The thumbs up button is, just, where it's at. Please hit the thumbs up for me, please. And thank you so very much. I do appreciate you guys.
And that those narratives, because those of you who know who they are actively going to their pages and telling the truth, because they're spreading many lies, many fabricated, made up lies. So the more people that are out there protecting my little girls from these psychos, the more there is. No, people always ask, well, why don't you just go offline? I've instructed to go offline. And I'm like, well, what if I went offline, their narrative that they're trying to create goes unchallenged. So, I mean, I'm not a dumb person. I know how this works. So if you're going to say bad things about me, fighting you face to face is not going to do anything. But I can show the truth. And the truth always prevails. And the truth always wins. So that is how you guys help me. How you help me? When I make content with my girls, share it. Share it to the world.
Because he wants to make money off the girls. Right there tells you that he wanted to make money off the girls, She said this was the time his mother was going round bloggers to ask for money for him. Wow, really? So they was asking for money from him, and he's telling people online, I don't want your money. I just want you to share the video. Just share the video with my daughters. Just share it. Just share it. I'll make money on my daughters.
The truth always wins. So that is how you guys help me. How you help me? When I make content with my girls, share it. Share it to the world. That's how you help me. Because until they stop, I won't stop. Because I will not have my girls growing up reading these headlines. Stupid stuff. Like, June has a brain injury. Stuff like that. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff that I like. And I'm not going to name their names because that's what they want. They want the attention. But you guys know who they are. And you guys can protect my daughters from these crazy bloggers that are trying to do very nasty, evil things. And that's not okay. So that's my message for the night. I am going to play with my daughters, and I will go live with them again later. Am I enjoying the drama? No, I'm not enjoying the drama.
Why he's not enjoying the drama? He started the drama. Why isn't he enjoying it? He started the drama. He should be loving it, right? He started it. He started it. It was cool when he was doing it. But then when Korra started doing it, oh, he don't love it no more, right? Okay.
Actually just trying to make a living. I'm just trying to
make a living, $27,000 a month off drama and his daughters. Okay, yeah, make a living.
Do what I got to do as a father. This has actually been the hardest year of my life. So no, I do not enjoy this drama. I enjoy moving forward.
Yeah, right.
And just doing what I have to do as a parent, as a business person, and for myself. So the more and more they choose to bash me, the more and spread lies, and it's straight up lies. The more and more I'm going to fight back with the truth. And when you have somebody that's being negative and toxic, the best way to fight them is with positivity, because it drives them nuts.
He don't think coming out to the internet and calling his wife and a shawa, I think that's how you say it, and all these other derogatory names or whatever, he don't think that was negativity, saying that she sleeps around, she's this, she's a narcissist. He don't think that was negative. Like, you don't get to do that, dude. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that, okay?
So I don't care what they say. about me, but when you start talking about my daughters, I'm going to overwhelmingly outsmart you, which is by showing the truth. Truth doesn't lie. My kids and I love each other, and we will show that. We play, we have fun. Does June sometimes have tantrums? Absolutely. She's 3 years old. So that is my message for the night. And I've been thinking about this for a while. Just gonna like leave it alone. But I'm not explaining myself. What I'm actually doing is asking for help. This is the first time you're gonna hear. I don't ask for help. I don't ask for help much. Actually, I'm a giver, and I don't ask for help. But I'm tired of these crazy false narratives by these bloggers. Simply because I left.
Because he only wanted his narratives to be heard and be believed and be spreaded and be shared and to bring somebody down, okay?
I divorced someone that they're a fan of.
And he didn't even divorce her. Like, literally, he did not divorce her. She divorced him. Well, we all know that, but you know, how can he even fix his mouth to say that?
Like, that's not fair. That's not okay. And it's not okay to bring my daughters into this when they're going to grow up reading these headlines that they know they're not true. And then their friends are going to read them. So share, not this content as much, but share the content with me playing with my daughters. Share it. Facebook, that's the way the algorithms work. So that is my message for the night. I'm going to go back and have a great time with my girls and enjoy the rest of my night as much. And I know those bloggers are listening, and I know their fans are listening. You guys are toxic. You guys are evil. You guys need to stop, because it's not okay to come between a parent and their child without due cause, without a proper reason. I have given you no reason to ever question my ability to parent these two girls.
He said he hasn't given any reason to question his ability to parent. Any reason. Oh, not that he said, I'll call you this, that, and the other, all these derogatory names in front of my girls until they're 18 years old. But that's not a reason to question his ability to parent. Okay. Had them sleeping on air mattress. Okay. We know another father like that too, you know?
So, not one, actually. Not a single one. So, yeah, a lot of you criticized me leaving after Athena was born. I left to protect my daughters from an unhealthy living environment. I did that for them. So that's your biggest criticism. I left. Yeah, I left because I needed to leave to protect June, most especially. So I'm I'm a little emotional about this because it's very frustrating.
He's emotional because he lying his butt off.
When people are trying to make a father be a bad person, when contrary everything that I've shown, everything that my daughters have shown you is the opposite. Kids don't act. Kids are real. They don't have the idea of acting. They're being themselves. So that is all I have to say for that. Okay? I don't intend on addressing this again, unless I have to. But the bloggers that are watching this,
well, we know that's a lie, honey. We know that's a whole lie.
there are consequences, and it doesn't matter what country you're in at all.
The threats. You hear it? The threats. No matter what country you're in at all, I'm going to get you, even if you're all the way over there in Africa. Boy, bye.
It really doesn't. This is 2022. There's lawyers in every single country. I have lawyers in Nigeria.
And he tried that, pulled that, trying to get a lawyer on Nancy in Nigeria, and it fell straight to the ground, okay? Empty threats, idle threats is what it is.
And I have lawyers anywhere else I need to get them to protect my daughters. So, that's it, okay? I don't want you guys bashing my ex. I don't want you guys bashing anything. If you guys enjoy the interaction, view and share. If you don't, keep your mouth shut and don't spread hate and negativity.
See, that's the thing. He think he can tell somebody to be quiet. Like, this dude is... Oh, gee, he a piece of work.
The world has way too much hate and negativity. We need more positivity, love, and that's what we need. And that's what I'm trying to do. Because I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the twisting of the narratives, the smear campaigns to let's destroy Dr. Dean, the arguing back and forth between bloggers that support me and bloggers that support my ex. It's not necessary. It's not good for my girls. It's not good for anyone. So, that... Whew. Okay, I'm glad I got that off that chest. I got that off my chest.
He does not talk like a doctor at all. Like, doctors are more confident, more intelligent, more alert, more on point. This man does not talk like that at all. Like, at all.
Because I've been just mad that this kind of stuff can happen in 2022, where, like, it's one thing in major Hollywood celebrities with the tabloids, because everyone knows that's fake. On Facebook, people don't know what's fake and what's real. So therefore, I have to show you what's real. My loving interaction with my daughters is real, genuine, and it is some of the greatest times of my life. So, and also thank you for your viewership, because your viewership has allowed me to spend more time with my daughters.
Viewership, thank you for allowing me to quit my job and depend on my girls to make me money. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to use them for money to pay my bills.
Offset my income so I can see less patients by choice to spend more time with them.
Again, you hear that? Less patients by choice. She really need to take this to court with her, you know?
That's a beautiful thing. Because before, honestly, I was working too much to support the family by myself. And that's it. So I'm not going to address this anymore.
Yeah, you are.
At all. And
Yeah, you are.
yeah, it's getting to the point where people are losing their jobs. There's bloggers that are losing their jobs. People are calling each other's employers. People are going to call my board for something that I legally have every right to do within my scope. Like, call them. They're going to protect me. That's their job. Protect me and the public, and I have posed no
So it's their job to lie for him and cover it up? Is that what he's saying?
harm to the public. I'm an educator. So
That baby's still crying in the background. How you got a nanny and the baby crying? What the nanny doing? Just watching the baby cry?
yes, there's no more Team Justin, Team Korra. I never promoted that in the first place. I never supported that. It's Team Athena in June. And if you're on their team, creating bigger problems between my ex and I, or with the bloggers, or anything, you're part of the problem. So I encourage all of you to be positive, loving, and share love, not hate. Okay? Okay? That's my, because this has got to be one of the most toxic stories on the internet right now. Am I responsible for part of that? Absolutely I am, and I own accountability for that. And I did what I had to do to protect myself. No excuses, nothing. I did what I had to do to protect myself, and that's it. So I don't want my daughters growing up in this kind of negative, toxic environment. And I'm encouraging all of you to help me out by sharing the content, because I don't really care about being famous. I don't really care about followers. I don't care about any of that. Louder my voice gets, the show's the truth, the more I can fight these toxic narratives that just are not true and not fair. And most importantly, it affects them. And going offline and doing nothing isn't going to help them, because it's just going to continue. It's just going to continue because it's become a very easy way to build followings. Let's bash Dr. Dean. Let's bash Dr. Dean. Fine. Bash Dr. Dean all you want, but don't bash me with my kids. Don't bash my kids. Don't try to create a hostile environment between my kids and I. Don't try to make me out to be a bad parent, because I'm not. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. And I will never be perfect, but I will strive to be perfect in everything that I do, because to be perfect is impossible. But if you're always striving, you're always going to be improving. So that's where I'm at. It's not affecting them now. The kids are just playing with me. It'll affect them in their teenage years, and I'll be able to show them these videos of how we were playing, and I'll be able to explain them to them. But right now, I have no choice. I have to keep showing the truth, and honestly, I need the income. I need the income because all the lawyer fees and everything else. So that's it.
Because I need an income.
Yeah.
So I say he talks like a woman.
I'm gonna get out of there. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go live with my kids just in a little bit. And those of you that support me, every chance you get.
You know, I noticed that every video when his kids are around, everyone, you have to pay attention. Every video when his kids are around, what does he say? When he get ready to end the video, he says, I'm about to go play with my kids. I'm about to go feed my kids. I'm about to go hug my girls. I'm about to go take my girls to the beach. I'm about to go be in my girl's face. I'm about to go bounce up and down with my girls. I'm about to go comb my girl's hair. I'm about to go buy my girls a gift. I'm about to go play Santa Claus with my girls. Every freaking time he says something that he's about to go do with his girls, and he's lying. Let me tell you something about parenting. I know y'all already know, but ain't no parent that dang on attentive to their kids. Okay, you love your kids. We all do, right? But you ain't 24/7 in your kid's face, honey. That's a lie from the pits of the hells, okay? Don't let nobody, these fathers, get on my nerves with this bull crap, right? I'm about to go do this for my kids. I'm about to go say hello to my kids. I'm about to go kiss my kids. I'm about to go tuck them in. I'm about to go make them pancakes. You about to go sit your butt down on the couch and watch TV while your nanny feed them kids and do whatever else she's going to do to the kids. They so full of crap, man. Like, keep it real. You are not about to go do that. Like, keep it real. Who is he impressed? Oh, he's such a great dad. He's in his kid's face all day, every day. Man, please. I don't want to even see my kids like that, even though they grown. I love them. But listen, I don't want you in my face 24/7. Not at all. No parent does. He's lying.
Share the content, because that will make the truth louder. And like, this is not exactly what I planned for. I did not plan to have a huge social media following in any capacity. I was always the man and the strategist behind the curtains, projecting someone else forward. But now I'm doing it for myself, for my girls. So, have a beautiful night. I'll be live with my girls just here in a little bit. I don't know what we're going to do. I just bought a bike and a buggy so I can take them down to the beach and go for a bike ride. So I might go for a quick bike ride here in a bit. That'll be fun. Alrighty. Well, that being said, thank you all for all your love and support that you guys have given. Thank you all for enjoying the positivity and bright energy that my two little girls have to share with the world, and they have a lot. And I do intend on, if they want this kind of social media life, they'll have it as a tool to leverage into everything that they do in life.
Oh, so a year ago, or however long this was, it was okay because he was going to have them have a social media life. Did y'all hear that? Let's go back a little bit. Listen to what he said about them having a social media life. And now all of a sudden it's, oh, Korra, I don't want my kids online. Okay? Listen, y'all.
For a bike ride. So I might go for a quick bike ride here in a bit. That'll be fun. Alrighty. Well, that being said, thank you all for all your love and support that you guys have given. Thank you all for enjoying the positivity and bright energy that my two little girls have to share with the world, and they have a lot. And I do intend on, if they want this kind of social media life, they'll have it as a tool to leverage into everything that they do in life. And if you leverage it right and you are smart and strategic, which I hope to teach them, they'll be able to use it for whatever they're passionate about. And that's what you have to do as a father. That's what you have to do as a parent, is set up your kids for success based on whatever means and tools that you have. And right now, this is a tool that I have, and I'm going to use it because I have it, and I'm going to harness it for my girls. I don't do things for myself very well. I'm not very good at receiving, but I can give to them. Something I'm actually in therapy for is how to receive more. That's actually what I'm in therapy for the most, is how do I allow myself to receive.
A man that had his wife out dressed up as Catwoman on the streets of LA wants to in counseling because he wants to learn how to receive more. Dude, you was receiving, okay? If your wife was on the streets of LA dressed as meow, meow, then you was receiving, okay? So he was bringing your brokety broke butt $150 a day. I would consider that receiving, Justin. I mean, really, Justin?
From other people. More, because I'm so used to giving. Because of my profession, being a father, that sort of thing.
I'm a professor. Oh, my God.
So, that is it. Thank you all for the love and the support. Share, make the truth loud. And
share, help make me money is what he's saying. Share, 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 help make me money. He missed them days, y'all.
The toxic people will be drowned out by positivity. That's my message for the night. Good night.
All right, so that video right there, thank you so much, Naomi, for sending me that one. It was an old one, you guys, and at first I wasn't going to show it, but I wanted to because, again, he was all for sharing the children when he was making $27,000 a month, okay? Those $27,000 a month checks, baby, they was ringing, okay? Now, when those checks stop coming like that, that's when all of a sudden I want security for my kids. See, what he didn't want is he didn't want Korra to receive that type of money. He wanted to be the only one to receive that type of money, okay? So he wanted Korra to not be able to post them so he can post them. So that if anybody wanted to see the girls, they would have had to come to Justin Page, okay? He wanted to just maximize his, money or whatever by showing the girls alone, okay? That's what he wanted to do. But he also lied, in my opinion, saying that he was posting them online for security. I mean, I'm all for calling a spade a spade. If you was doing it for money, just say that, okay? It wasn't for security. Absolutely was not for security. Because if Justin was posting the kids for security, then why aren't he posting them now for security? He actually said he took them offline because of safety and security reasons. How you gonna have both in the same play, right? One moment you're posting your kids and making all this money, so because you want to show the world that you're not doing the things that they're saying you're doing, and now you want to hide them because you don't want the world to see what you're doing to the children or what their mother is doing. Come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense. He was enjoying that money, honey. That joker now has to go out and work, okay? These fathers get mad when they have to actually go out and work. They're like, oh my God, my income is affected. What am I going to do? I don't know what to do now that I'm not making money off of my children, period, okay? Now that leads us, I'm gonna read a couple of y'all comments, and then that's going to lead us into our next topic, okay, which is the Hurt story. But let me read some of y'all comments right quick, and then I will get this fella up here on the screen. Stop it right there. Let me get Justin on. Bye, Justin. All right, let me read some of y'all comments right quick. She said, please send this video to Korra. Hey, anybody that's in contact with Korra, please get it over to her. She said, I know from hearing him talk that dude Elevator is not going all the way up, not very intelligent. I would happen to agree with you. He's not that confident either. He does not talk with confidence at all. You would think over time that the way he speaks will become better and better, but I have not witnessed that myself. He speaks very, like he lacks confidence. He lacks self-worth. He lacks the truth. That's why he does that, in my opinion, because he knows he has to slow down and concentrate on what he's saying, right? Or a lie might slip out of his mouth. She said, the Grace Hudson said, Mr. I don't want my kids on social media. Why do you keep mentioning them? Exactly, because he wants his kids on social media. He wanted his kids on social media. He just didn't want Korra to have his kids on social media. She said, Korra spoke about this cat lady experience today. Oh, she did? About the cat lady experience. That's stuff you would never forget. But he want to act like he was the man. He was not the man. There's no way she would have been out there pregnant working on the streets in LA. He is pissed and I'm loving it. No rest for the lazy wicked. Yep. Pride comes before a man's fall. JD is a great example of this statement. Absolutely. He's a hurt man who didn't mean to get a divorce. Girl, you better say that again. We done seen a few of these men out here like that, right? She says, oh, I think I read that one. Hold on, let me see. Yep, he sure did, Naomi. And that's what he's scared for. He's scared like, oh my God, I bet he's telling his lawyer. Oh, you know, I don't know what he's telling his lawyer, but I'm assuming he's probably telling his lawyer. That wasn't the case. The only reason why they gave Crystal a TPO is because of social media pressure and all this bull crap, right? But the lawyer's gonna see right through him. He will also get a restraining order to restrain himself from working lazy ass. He got a restraining order for that? Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. Did he really? Oh, I had to sneeze. Oh, no, we got to listen to his annoying voice on his, while he's clearing his throat. Yeah, it's over, though. We don't have to listen to him. Now, listen, you guys. Y'all know that there are similar traits in narcissistic men, right? So y'all know, we know that, well, we have diagnosed him ourselves with our non-licensed degree, non-medical degree or whatever, but we have diagnosed him as a narcissist. Hey, Queen, baby, how are you? We have identified him as a narcissist based on the behavior we have witnessed in these social media streets, right? Well, here's another one that I am diagnosing on my own with my blogger's medical degree. I am diagnosing this guy as a narcissist. Now, I'm gonna bring him up, but then we're gonna talk about him for a second before the video plays, okay? Now, y'all know this is Geron Hurtt, okay? His case is actually similar to Justin Dean's, okay? And I know a lot of you guys know that. For the ones that do not know this, let me explain. He has twin boys, age 6 years old, okay? This man, okay, how do I explain it? He was with a girl named April. They were not married. They were like just, I don't know, live-in partners or whatever, right? He put her out of the house. She says 4 o'clock in the morning. He says 11 o'clock. Nevertheless, he kicked her out of his home, okay? He admitted that in a video that I've already shown y'all, okay? He admitted what he said was, it wasn't 4 o'clock in the morning, it was 11, okay? So he admitted putting her out. I don't give a damn what time it was. A man that put a woman and her child out of the house, to me, you get no credit for me. I don't give a damn what you got to come back and say. I don't care who news channel he go on. I don't care if he go to Trump and sit down and do an interview with Trump. He will not change my mind. A man that kicked a woman and her child out of the house is red flags, red flags, red flags. He cannot be trusted. I don't give a damn how many tears he shed. I don't care how he dressed up. I don't care how well spoken he is. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Period. Okay? Now, he was living with this young lady, or the young lady was living with him. He kicked her out by his own admission. He kicked her out of his home. He says, my mama lived next door. Why she ain't go to my mama's house? Dude. Woo, child. Anyway. Do I want to go to your mama's house after you done kicked me out? Anyway. So, he kicked her out of the house, right? She does not know how to drive. She had to catch a taxi, get to the bus station, called her friend. Her friend came and picked her up. She was living with her friend for a little while. Now, he did ask her to come back, okay? He begged her. You know, I'm going to say beg, but he did say, come back, come back, come back. You can live upstairs and I can live down. She says, no, Geron, I can't come back. Too much happened in that house. My son has seen too much. You have put us through too much. I cannot come back. Mentally, I can't handle your ass. I cannot handle you mentally, okay? He's like, that's the only way, basically, you're going to get to see your sons, okay? That's the only way you're going to get to see your sons. He would not answer her calls, right? He would text her back and tell her things like, I'm busy. You're interrupting me editing a video in order for me to make money off of our kids. And this man was making money off of their sons going viral and wasn't giving the mama nothing. Okay, this is what the mama said, okay? The mama said she wasn't profiting at all. He was not helping her at all, okay? He was basically like, come back home or come back to the house and you live upstairs, I live down. Let's work it out for the sake of the kids, okay? That's what he wanted her to do. He wanted her to come back into a toxic environment in which he kicked her out. And let me tell you something, y'all. I mean this, and I would not waver. I don't give a doggone how sorry he is, how much he cried, how much he begged. If you kick me out of your house, that would be your first and your last time that you would ever get a chance to kick me out. I would not come back because guess what, sweetie? Just like if they hit you one time, they will hit you again. Just like if they call you the B word one time, they're going to call you the B word again. If he kicked her out one time, he will kick her out again. You will only have one time and one time only to kick me out. Because once I'm out, I'm out. Okay? I will not go back. Now, let's listen. Let me set y'all up for this one. Raise your hand in the chat if you know Dr. Rashad. Okay? Dr. Rashad. His name is, let me look him up right quick. It's actually, I like him as a journalist. His Richie, Dr. Richie Rashad. Raise your hand if you know Dr. Richie Rashad. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you've heard of him. He's out of Atlanta. Oh, no, Dr. Rashad Richie. I'm sorry. Dr. Rashad Richie. His last name is Richie. Dr. Rashad Richie. Raise your hand if you've heard of him. Y'all don't know him? Okay, well, he's the indisputable guy. Indisputable. Y'all have heard indisputable? Well, he's a social media blogger, but he's also a journalist on the Young Turks. He speaks a lot on like police brutality against Black people. He also has a segment called I Wish a Karen Would. It's actually really interesting. I like him. I even use him sometimes as content as far as going to see what stories he's breaking down, and I come back and put it on the floor for my supporters as well, okay? Anyway, he's a good blogger. I like him a lot. However, Geron reached out to Dr. Rashad. Dr. Rashad took on the story somewhat and allowed his platform to be used with this man's story without doing investigation on his own. Now, I am what you call a small blogger, okay? I have less than 10,000 subscribers. So if I make a mistake and bring something forward without doing research and have to come back later and correct myself, I feel that that's acceptable because I'm a small blogger. Dr. Rashad have 1.12 million followers, over a million followers. He is no way in D hell Dr. Rashad should be taking on a story and on his platform without researching it first, without finding out all the nuts and bolts of the story. Now, if I have 1 million followers, you guys, even if I have 100,000, if I got a lot of followers, right, I am going to thoroughly research the story to try to get the full picture, right, before I allow a one-way story to come on my platform, right? However, I will say this, Dr. Rashad did allow him, right? And it's not on his platform. It's more of a, I don't know if you call it a radio, let me look what it's called. Hold on one second. So I don't see it on Dr. Rashad's page, but I know Dr. Rashad's voice, and this is Dr. Rashad's voice, okay? So I'm gonna let you hear it. I think that Dr. Rashad should have said, you know, let's do an update on this story. Let me find out more information about this story, and then I will, you know, allow you to come on my platform. However, let's listen to what his conversation with Dr. Rashad or Dr. Richie. Let's listen to what he had to say, okay? And y'all, I want y'all to pay real close attention that where he tries to sneak in his GoFundMe, okay? Because that's why he got it going across the page, because he's looking for money, okay? But let's listen to what he had to say, okay? Here we go.
All right, we have with us the father, Mr. Geron Hurtt. I'm also known as Hurt Dad. Mr. Hurt, good day, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Rashad.
Thank you for being on the show. I'm sorry that it's under these circumstances. I wish it was under better circumstances. When I looked at the story, my producer brought the story to me from prison, and I went back and forth just researching this allegation that you were basically being an exploited father. And
so you probably can't hear him because it's really low. But basically what he's doing, he's basically saying, hey, I looked into your story and I see that basically you lost custody of your kids over being an exploitive father, like, you know, exploiting the kids, right? That's what Dr. Rashad is saying right now, okay? I know it's hard to hear, so I will try to fill you in what Dr. Rashad is saying, okay?
Chris did his due diligence, my producer, and found, no, this is not exploitation, in my opinion. And I think
So he said, in his opinion, it is not exploitation. He said he looked into the story, and in his opinion, it is not exploitation. Hold on, let me see. Okay, you sent it to me, but she said, Amor, I sent you his page. Okay, you sent me his page, but do you have the voice recorded on his page? Because it's kind of hard to hear Geron, because he got it on the phone. Do you have it? Do you have it on his page? But anyway, let's continue to hear it. Okay, if you have where Dr. Rashad played it on his page, let me know. Okay, send that to me. But let's continue to go. This is what I found so far.
Collectively committed. When I say we don't see this as exploitation, you made one of the greatest points that you got child actors in the world.
Right.
If this is the standard.
So Dr. Rashad is saying, we don't see this as exploitation, and that the father, which is Geron, has made a good point by saying, well, actors and actresses have social media pages, and these entertainers, they show their children on social media, like Cardi B does content with her kids. Tia Mowry, she does content with her kids. Kanye West ex-wife, whatever her name is, I can't think of her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about though, the big girl, the big time girl. She does content with her kids. So he's saying basically a lot of entertainers do content with their kids and it's not considered exploitation. But what he don't understand is that's not their main source of income. Okay? Yeah, Kim Kardashian. Thank you so much, Marissa. That's content is not their main source of income. They actually have a career. What he's not understanding is they're actors, they're actresses, they're entertainers. They get paid, right, on different sources. Content creation with their kids is not their only source of income. Whereas this man literally quit his job. He said he got fired, whatever happened or whatever. This is his only source of income, okay? He quit his job to make his children his only source of income, and he even put it in a text message. He even put it in a text message to tell the baby mama, listen, if we can make money off the kids, then why would you want to work? He literally said that. If we can make money showing our twin boys on social media, then why do you need a job? Why do I need a job? He literally said it in a text message. But let's continue.
For exploitation, that means a whole lot of fathers and mothers, frankly, as well, would lose custody of their children. Give us some more background as to how this happened. We understand.
Okay, now Dr. Rashad is now asking this man to give him more background. And now let's listen to the lying lips of Geron, because just listen, honey, because when you tell a lie, you forget some of the stuff that you say, right? And you leave some stuff out and you add some stuff in. Now, if you guys have already seen the live that I did with him on video, giving his story, you heard that one. Now listen to this today. Okay, this video was today. All right, listen to what you got to say. Dr. Rashad just asked him for more of the background of this story. All right?
Understand what the news media play, but we want to hear it in your own words.
Right, and that's what hurt my heart, because I sent the reporter so many documents and videos proving what actually happened. When I became a single father, it was right before the pandemic. When the mom left, from the first day that she left, we started getting stalked by the.
See, right now, lie right out the gate. The lie right out the gate. When the mom left, he wants to carry that narrative. He does not want to be a man and say, I put her out, right? Because that'll make him look really, really bad, really, really bad. No woman will support that BS. You understand what I'm saying? No woman, real woman, will support knowing that a man put a woman and her child out. So he wants to carry the narrative of when the mom left. And that right there makes me lose all credibility. Him lose all credibility to me. That lie right there, because he can't even be truthful about that. All right, let's go.
What the news media play, but we want to hear it in your own words.
Right, and that's what hurt my heart, because I sent the reporter so many documents and videos proving what actually happened. When I became a single father, it was right before the pandemic. When the mom left, from the first day that she left, we started getting stalked by the guy she moved in with. He was coming to our home. He was emailing our followers. I mean, just from the first day, I knew he was psychotic, something.
Now, I've never heard of this before. Do anybody in the comments, can y'all give me some type of relevancy to this? Was he being stalked? Was the followers being stalked by some guy? Because she said she moved in with a female friend. Did she really move in with a guy? Let me know in the comments below, please.
Wasn't right with the guy. I called the police. I did everything I could to protect my children. And when the mom left, it was literally just me.
That's 3 when the moms left. 3 times he said when the moms left.
My sons had a life and death surgery. I was told she had to work. I mean, like, I did everything for my sons. I encouraged, I offered her, like, hey, I'll pick you up, I'll bring you here, I'll Uber you here. The boys are starting to call, you know, just random women mom, and that's not okay. You're their mom. I tried my best to keep the mother in their life. She tried her best to defame me, and I stayed quiet this whole entire time. I'm like, I love my sons. I'm gonna do what's right for them. So I don't want to defame her or, you know, say anything negative. I just tried to, you know, stay positive. At some point in time, the mother basically took the boys. We had supervised visits, and I was the one that was supervising the visits, and the mother left with my sons.
Wait a minute. Did he say they had supervised visits? And wait a minute, he said they had supervised visits, right? And he was the supervisor of the visits. Let me go back, because did that man say he was the one supervising the visits? What? Hold on, let's go back a little bit.
At some point in time, the mother basically took the boys. We had supervised visits, and I was the one that was supervising the visits, and the mother left with my sons. She had the boys for 4 days.
So this joker said he was the one supervising the visits. Who the hell does he think he is? He was supervising the mom. What? Watch her own kids?
I was terrified. Before the visit, I had an inkling something was going on because I seen on Facebook where people were telling her to take the boys, to kidnap the boys. And I tried to go get a restraining order, and the courts denied it. So after, you know, the boys were taken, the courts actually ended up giving me the restraining order, and then CPS got involved. It was the worst 4 days of my life. I didn't know what was going to happen to my children. CPS came about and got the boys back for me. And when she got the boys back, she saw a bruise on one of my son's faces, on his face. And she said he was just hit. She's like, look, let's go home. I'm like, no, I don't want to go home. I want to go to the hospital. I want to make sure my son is okay. And she's like, no, we have to get him reacclimated with being home, you know, tomorrow. We'll go to the hospital. Well, that next day, I didn't wait for her to go to the hospital. I went on my own. She called me. I told her what happened. She's like, look, I'm going to get you this final restraining order. She didn't trust the gentleman. He was bad news. He was controlling. And she was going to do whatever she could to fight for me to get my sons.
Now, this is the CPS lady he's talking about, right? Yeah, he's very dramatic.
So when it was time for that final hearing, none of that was in the report. It was really, really strange. Everything that she said was out of the report. She came to the home and did a final visit, and she's like, congratulations, you have your children, right? And I'm like, no, I don't. I said, everything that you told me, none of that was in the report. And she called my lawyer and told the lawyer she was going on vacation for 2 weeks. When she comes back from vacation, she would go along with us to get the restraining order. Well, that never happened. The woman just disappeared. I never heard from her again. 2 months later, another CPS worker contacted us and said, hey, she had to do an investigation. So she comes to the home. She talks to my sons. My sons tell her what happened. And she's like, go get a restraining order.
Now, mind you, this has been going on now, what, a year or two? And now the boys are, what, 5 years old, right? Now, at the time, they were 4. And I want y'all to hear what this man say. A 4-year-old told them, just picture, I don't know if y'all know of a 4-year-old right now, but if you know of a 4-year-old, just imagine what he's getting ready to say. These 4-year-olds said to him, okay? 4-year-olds, okay? Or 3 at the time. I don't know how old it was at the time, but I know they wasn't 5. I'm going to say 4, but they may have even been 3. But I want you to hear what these under 5-year-olds allegedly said to their dad, okay?
and she's going to start the investigation. What would happen next? Same thing again. Nothing was done. I just don't understand what's going on in the court systems. Um, After that, I went and I got a guardian ad litem. I was advised by that attorney at that time. And the woman came to our home and she saw I had a Range Rover. And she's like, "How did you get this?" I said, "Well, there was a GoFundMe, for my vehicle being stolen." And she automatically said I was exploiting my children. Now,
So wait a minute, hold on. So if somebody comes steal my car right now, if somebody comes steal my car, do I get to do a GoFundMe for a Range Rover? Y'all gonna help me get a Range Rover? Because Lord, I go make that joker disappear right now, okay? Woo! No, I'm just kidding. I am just kidding, but good Lord. So something happened to his vehicle. It was stolen and he got a Range Rover? Baby, honey. Talk about an upgrade, okay? A Range Rover is not no cheap vehicle, you guys. That is not a cheap vehicle at all. That is a nice vehicle. I've always wanted a Range Rover, to be honest with you, and maybe one day I'll get one when I'm about 55 years old, maybe in 4 years or so, okay? I got to get my credit back together, y'all. Woo, Jesus, let's do this. Let me keep blogging, honey. Let me keep blogging.
"How did you get this?" I said, "Well, there was a GoFundMe, for my vehicle being stolen." And she automatically said I was exploiting my children. Now, I was blessed. I've always been blessed. I've done well for myself. And even before the Range Rover, and that was like a 2015, but before then I had a way more expensive car when I was working and everything else. So basically I cut back because it wasn't no longer about me, it was about my children. So I wanted to get a vehicle that, I could afford.
Do you know how many vehicles are for kids? What happened? Listen, when I was a damn child, my parents had a van, okay? Why people ain't driving vans no more? I need to know why people ain't getting out of these big bulky vans. They done turned vans into paint trucks, okay? People now, the carpenters, everybody is a work vehicle now, a van. Honey, we had a van. We had one of them big, bulky, maroon vans, okay? We didn't have no Range Rover. We had a van. Why can't he go get a van with his kids? Huh? It don't look too good, huh? A single dad driving around in a van. He got 2 kids acting like he got 7. Huh?
Now, I was blessed. I've always been blessed. I've done well for myself. And even before the Range Rover, and that was like a 2015, but before then I had a way more expensive car when I was working and everything else. So basically I cut back because it wasn't no longer about me, it was about my children. So I wanted to get a vehicle that, I could afford. After then, she made me do temporary 50-50 custody. During the temporary 50-50 custody, the children's school, my son's school is telling me that the children are coming to school hungry when they're with their mother. They're wearing the same school clothes for 3 to 4 days. And I'm going to the...
So he's saying the school told him the kids are coming to school hungry and they're wearing the same clothes for 3 or 4 days, right? He's saying the school is telling them this. So why the school ain't telling the mother this? Or why the school didn't call CPS themselves? The school is telling the daddy this, and that's it. They ain't telling nobody but the daddy. Huh? Nobody but the daddy. Okay, I don't know if I believe that at all.
After then, she made me do temporary 50-50 custody. During the temporary 50-50 custody, the children's school, my son's school is telling me that the children are coming to school hungry when they're with their mother. They're wearing the same school clothes for 3 to 4 days. And I'm going to the guardian ad litem and I'm telling her everything that's going on. And she's just ignoring it. She's saying I'm making it up. My sons then start coming home saying, "Daddy, the man is watching them while they sleep. Daddy, we're saying..."
Okay, listen to this. Did you just hear that? This man said his kids, 4 or 3, 4 year or whatever, it said the man is watching us while we sleep. How do they know if they sleep? How do they know a man is watching them while they're asleep? Huh? And do you really think a 4-year-old would be like, "Oh, this man is watching me while I sleep"? A 4-year-old mind cannot, in my opinion, wrap around. Now, 8, 9, 10, yes, but 4-year-old, he's watching me while I'm asleep. This man just said they came and told him, Daddy, the man is watching me while I'm asleep. Listen to him, y'all. Listen.
And that was like a 2015, but before then I had a way more expensive car when I was working and everything else. So basically I cut back because it wasn't more.
I'm sorry.
Everything that's going on. And she's just ignoring it. She's saying, I'm making it up. My sons then start coming home saying, Daddy, the man is watching them while they're asleep. Daddy, we're seeing Mom be abused.
A 4-year-old, we're seeing Mom get abused. Hell, I didn't know what abuse was until yesterday, okay? And I'm 51. Now, I did not know at 4 years old what abuse meant. Daddy, we're seeing Mom get abused. Can you imagine that? Just think for a second. Daddy, we're seeing Mom get abused. Daddy, we're being watched while we're asleep. Like, come on. Daddy, we're hungry and we miss breakfast and dinner. Come on. The kid don't listen. Some kids done ate 5 minutes ago and you say, what you ate? I didn't eat nothing. And then they figure out, oh yeah, I had some macaroni, mashed potatoes, chicken, you know what I'm saying? A biscuit, cornbread, and a glass of iced tea. Come on, Daddy, we're seeing Mommy getting abused. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. Here we go.
The custody, the children in school, my son's school is telling me that the children are coming to school hungry when they're with their mother. They're wearing the same school clothes for 3 to 4 days. And I'm going to the garden and item and I'm telling her everything that's going on. And she's just ignoring it. She's saying, I'm making it up. My sons then start coming home saying, Daddy, the man is watching them while they're asleep. Daddy, we're seeing Mom be abused. And I'm relaying this again to the garden ad litem, and she tells me I'm making it up. So one day my sons come home and they're like, Daddy, Mommy was hurt really bad by, the boyfriend. Something told me just to case search him, and I saw that he was locked up.
Something told him to case search him. Let me tell you what told him to case search this guy, okay, to look him up. What told him to look him up is when a woman goes, when a man ain't over you yet, okay, and they still want to be with you, they go and look up the background of the dude that you are now with, okay? It's called semi-stalking, okay? And that's what he did. He went and pulled the background. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, but that's what because I think you should do it. You should know what type of person is around your kids, okay? Yes, pull their background. I say yes, 100% pull their background, and that's what he did, but he said something told him to do it. Hell, you told you to do it. You told you to do it. Now, he's not wrong for doing it, but he's talking about something told me to do it. Yeah, you told you to do it, okay? You wanted to know who was around your boys. Just say that, though. Just say it.
I didn't know why he was incarcerated. Well, no, I knew it was assault, but I didn't know who the assault was against. So then I called the guardian ad litem, and she called the mother, and the mother told it was just an argument, and a neighbor called the police. Well, she's told me that the children still had to go to the home, and for weeks, like I was terrified. Like I knew this guy, something was wrong with him. Like he's already abused my son. He hit my son in the face, and now my sons are having to go there. And then on.
So wait a minute. So when did the hitting the son in the face happen? Now, did we hear him say he had already hit my? Listen, let's go back a little bit, you guys. Let's dissect this, because don't you think him hitting the son in the face, that would be investigated by a police officer? We're talking about young children, 4-year-olds and stuff like that, young babies. So if he hit his son in the face, don't you think the cops would have been called? But had he mentioned that at all up into here, listen to what he's saying, y'all. The man said, listen. He looked up the guy after he hit the son in the face. Which one is it, right? Listen.
But I didn't know who the assault was against. So then I called the guardian ad litem, and she called the mother, and the mother told it was just an argument, and a neighbor called the police. Well, she's told me that the children still had to go to the home, and for weeks, like I was terrified. Like I knew this guy, something was wrong with him. Like he's already abused my son. He hit my son in the face, and now my sons are having to go there, and then on top of it, now they're seeing their mother be abused.
But if he abused his son and hit his son in the face, why isn't there a police report? Why he didn't report it? Like, what's going on? Like, he just let that slide? Oh, I'm gonna let that slide. You hit my son in the face, but I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide. I'm more concerned about you abusing their mother than I am about you abusing my son. You hit my son in the face, I'm gonna let that one slide. But I'm gonna say something to the guardian ad litem that you abused the mama. Huh? Okay, yeah, it makes sense, right? Hell to the no, it don't.
It's just been so much. From that point on, I got the restraining. I mean, I got the police report, and the police report said that he really abused the mother. It went really into detail.
So he got a police report that he abused the mother. But where's the police report where he hit your son in the face? Did he not think that that was important enough to call 911 and get a police report? Oh, okay.
Where he broke furniture with her head. The guardian ad litem
That's in the police report.
Yes, it's in the police report. And the guardian ad litem tells me that there's nothing that she can do because they're no longer together. Even in the police report, it says that the older son was the one who broke the altercation up. I would have thought,
Give us the ages of
my sons are 6. I have twin boys, and her oldest son is 13.
So if they're 6, this thing been going on for 2 years or 1 year? I be getting these cases mixed up between him and Justin. How long this case been going on? I think it's been a year. I think a year.
And she has a younger son that's 3. So even after this, the guardian ad litem still allowed my children to go there. The mother ends up moving with another boyfriend. From there, my sons contact me when I picked them up from school. They tell me that the boyfriend had left them alone.
So he's another dragger, huh? Why these men like to drag these women? I kick the dog shit out of one of these men. He tried to drag me. You hear me? Girl. Woo, child. Anyway, let me continue on, honey. We got another dragger. Oh, wait a minute. This cannot be 4 years because that's the case. That means the kids was 1 year old or 2 years old.
Mom went to work and left them with the boyfriend, and the boyfriend left them in the house alone. They said,
hold on, let's go back a little bit.
Sons are 6. I have twin boys, and her oldest son is 13, and she has a younger son that's 3. So
they were 2. Okay, so so the 2-year-old was coming home. No, but he said they was in school, so it couldn't have been 2. If they was going to school and coming, he said it was coming home from school and saying mommy's being abused. That ain't adding up, but let's continue.
Even after this, the guardian ad litem still allowed my children to go there. The mother ends up moving with another boyfriend. From there, my sons contact me when I picked them up from school. They tell me that the boyfriend had left them alone. Mom went to work and left them with the boyfriend, and the boyfriend left them in the house alone. They said it was daytime when he left. It was nighttime when he came back. They said they went outside screaming for help. So I contacted the guardian ad litem again, and she said I was making it up. I just don't understand how you can go to the system for help and the system basically.
Do you don't think that the guardian ad litem or anybody else like a CPS worker or anybody, you don't think they would have questioned these kids and asked them about being left alone? You don't think that? Huh? Come on. Somebody had to ask these kids the questions and see was it telling the truth or not. You know?
It hurts you. Instead, this custody battle has bankrupted me. I've went through 4 attorneys. The last attorney was great, but I mean, who has $10,000 to $15,000 to keep spending monthly? When I went to court, they showed our videos. Our videos are all positive, and it didn't even start on purpose. Like, I was just recording my sons. My uncles used to record us at birthday parties, cookouts, things like that. And I did the same with my sons on social media. And it was just for our family to see. And it blew up during the pandemic. So, but they use these positive videos of me showing my son spreading love and joy, showing a father, and especially a Black father in Baltimore, just showing something different, breaking stereotypes, just showing how my children just talk to each other and love each other. And I've given my sons the best. I mean, I was doing well for myself before social media, and I believe anything that you do, you should put your all into it. And I put my all into this once we became monetized. And it's not like we recorded every day. We may have had 10 minutes of videos a week, like it was maybe going for a walk or something like that, or my sons get into an argument and talking it out, you know, and loving each other. And at the end of the video, they were always hugging, holding hands, and playing. I just don't understand how something like this could happen to a father like me. During the trial, I was asked, why do I want my sons to go to the school that they go to? It's a very great school. It's an elite school. It's where politicians and celebrity children go. Why would I want my children to go to a school like that? When they found out where we lived, it's an historic area and it's a plantation across the street. So Black people were not supposed to be allowed in this area. And I was asked by the judge, do my neighbors like me? I mean, this whole case has been ridiculous. I've been given supervised visitation, and now even through supervised visitations, like I started taking classes with Hope in Darkness. It's the organization that helps with children are being alienated. And I see the changes in my children, like acting out, like from dropping things, from hitting. And the only thing I can do is hug them and tell them that I love them and it's going to be okay and God got you. They constantly talk about not eating, to the point where last week the caseworker called CPS on the mother, and somehow the government
he was really banking on this one right here. What he's saying right now, he was really banking on this. The one that he just said last week. Let's go back a little bit. He was banking on this right here, getting his kids back.
And it helps with children are being alienated. And I see the changes in my children, like acting out, like from dropping things, from hitting. And the only thing I can do is hug them and tell them that I love them and it's going to be okay and God got you. They constantly talk about not eating, to the point where last week the caseworker called CPS on the mother, and somehow the government Lightem has gotten a hold of it, and there hasn't been an investigation. I mean, first the
investigation he wants is because the kids say they're not eating. She said, listen to when he said the youngest boy is 3, but remember more, he said when she left, she was pregnant 30 days later. Make it make sense. Remember, he said that more. Yeah, you're right. He did say that. He did say she was pregnant 30 days later, and he said it wasn't me. She was pregnant 30 days later, and it wasn't mine. But the child is 3, which means if it takes 9 months to bake in the oven, they were already separated for at least 2 years, right? At least 2 before she got pregnant. Is that what he's saying? Let's continue.
They were saying that I was saying the lies, and now it's coming from actually a caseworker inside the visitation center.
I don't understand how you, okay, so, you know, if his only complaint right now is the kids saying they're not eating, because that's what it sounds like to me. Let's go back a little bit, because his only complaint right now is the kids saying they're not eating. But you can that's an easily thing that you can check if they're eating or not. You know? Somebody said, wait, did he say God got me lying? Yes, the hell he did, girl. Yes, he did. Okay, next he'll be having a tattoo across his stomach, okay?
There hasn't been an investigation. I mean, first they were saying that I was saying the lies, and now it's coming from actually a caseworker inside the visitation center, and she's made that disappear. The mother's boyfriend that she's with currently has now kicked her out of the home, so now my children are practically homeless. I just don't understand how the system could do this to a father. And so,
is that true? Anybody? Does anybody know whether or not April is homeless? Because if she's homeless, she can come to Texas and live with me. Okay, she can come to Texas and live with me. Is April homeless? I think he lying. But let's go.
Sadly, I'm not the only one. This is going on all over, and it's like it's time for us to speak up and talk about what's going on in these family courts.
Let me remind everyone, you're in Maryland, correct?
Yes.
And obviously these types of laws are state to state, but at the end of this is a judge. It is a judge.
Yes.
A judge who deems your online profile to be exploitive of your children. And I've seen it personally. It was nothing but positivity.
Thank you.
Even those moments where there was conflict, you always intentionally provided
Yes.
remedy, solution. And to me, what you're doing is truly providing an example for the fathers to follow. I thought it was brilliant and also wholesome.
Thank you.
To say that exploitation, dear brother, was really insane to me.
Right.
Especially in the era of reality TV. Let's put it that way.
Right.
See, this is where I fault Dr. Rashad. No disrespect to him whatsoever, but this is where I have to call him on. You got to check this man's background. You gotta look at more details of the story, because we was about to go into it too. Remember, you guys, thinking that this man was a victim, until all of a sudden, boom, we see the text messages. Boom, we see she asking to see her kids and he's saying no. Asking to talk to her kids and he's saying no. Or we can make money off the kids and all types of stuff like that. And then we pulled his background report and found out this man got domestic violence charges. This man got drug-related charges. This man got a DUI charge. You understand what I'm saying? This man ain't no damn saint. So you got to look at the bigger picture before you just say, oh my God, he's a good ass dad. You know what I mean? You just can't. This man done laid hands on people before, okay?
Because there are a lot of less wholesome shows that involve children, that intentionally, those producers do intentionally exploit children. They exploit argument. They exploit conflict. You don't do any of that.
Right.
You got popular during COVID because you decided to highlight a positive relationship between a black father and his twin children. So
Right.
now, as you move through the court system, at this point, do you have an attorney representing your interests? I know the guardian ad litem. I had a friend that went through that. She had.
So here it sounds like Dr. Rashad is going to try to offer him some type of help or assistance in finding him an attorney, right? But that ain't what this man wants. I want y'all to peep this. He wants money to GoFundMe. He's damn an attorney at this point. He want money, okay, for his living expenses, because he don't want to have to go back to no job. Let me tell you something. Now, I ain't never made no $30,000, $40,000 a month. I don't know what it feel like, taste like, sound like, none of that, okay? I can't tell you. I can't tell you, okay? But I will say, if I ever get the opportunity, Lord Jesus, if I ever get the opportunity to make that type of money, $30,000, $40,000 a month, I'm not going to want to go back to no damn $15 an hour job either. Do you understand the words that are coming from my mouth? When you have made that type of money, it's hard to go back and punch in your clock and make $15 an hour when you'd have made $30,000, $40,000 a month. It's hard. He ain't trying to go back and do that. Listen, $15 an hour, $30 an hour, the same difference, right? He ain't trying to go make $30 an hour when he was making $30,000 a month, okay? What is $30,000 a month? Let's do the math. $30,000 a month divided by $30,000 a month divided by, I'm just going to say 4 weeks divided by 40 hours. That's $187.50 an hour. Now, if you used to make it $180 an hour, $185 plus, are you going to be comfortable going back to $50 an hour, $30 an hour, or whatever? Okay, exactly. All right. All right. Okay, here we go.
Had a horrible experience as well, and she was a mother with the guardian ad litem. The person that reads the material, it was just ridiculous. But
Yeah.
Do you have somebody representing you?
No, I don't, and that's the issue. Like this is bankrupt me. I had to take everything down. I can't afford it. They taken everything from me, from my children to my income, everything. So
Let me ask you this, brother. Let me ask you. Are you able to still do videos, or did they order that to be taken?
We got to go back to that crying of him saying it has bankrupted him. Why his ass is not out there working? He could go get 3 jobs. Hell, it's bankrupt me and everything. It's bankrupt you because you don't get money off the boys no more.
The material, it was just ridiculous. But do you have somebody representing you?
No, I don't, and that's the issue. Like this is bankrupt me. I had to take everything down. I can't afford it. They taking everything.
He don't even understand what he's saying himself, right? This man said it's bankrupt me. I've had to take everything down. So he's already saying that it bankrupt him because he was solely dependent on the kids for money solely. She said, check his record. He would end up in jail for the lies. Watch what I tell you. He has already been in contempt and got to pay all that money to her and the lawyers. You are absolutely right. He is in contempt and was ordered to pay $50,000. And he's even going to admit that he's wrong for talking about it right now, because I think the judge put a gag order on him to where he is not even allowed to talk about it. But guess what? That is not stopping him. He is still talking about it. She said he blocked everyone if you even attempt to ask about the mom. Ooh. Let's continue to listen to him. What he's talking about is bankrupt him, okay?
From me, from my children to my income, everything. So
let me ask you this, brother. Let me ask you. Are you able to still do videos, or did they order that to be taken offline?
yeah, they give me a restraining order. I can still do videos myself, and that's what I have been doing. I'm talking about the situation, but I'm gonna get in trouble for that because I'm not supposed to do any social media. I'm not supposed to talk about this situation at all. They've taken away my First Amendment right, my 14th Amendment right, and my Fourth Amendment right. So now I'm to the point where, like I said, I'm working with this corporation called, organization called Hope and Darkness, where I'm trying to file a federal lawsuit where I can get the judge and the guardian ad litem off of this case because it's unjust and I can't afford it.
For those who are listening, if you're in a position to assist this dad.
And see, this is what he wants right here. He wants someone to advocate for him so they can help him get money. You know, I'm going to tell y'all this. I believe here soon, just mark my word, we ain't going to mention no names in the chat. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Here soon, we will see somebody else on these bigger platforms begging for money in a slick kind of way like he's doing, saying that their platform was destroyed and they will be begging for money on a bigger platform. Mark my word, okay? Mark my word. We ain't got to drop no names. Y'all already know who it is. Let's go. Let's see him trying to lie and cry again, okay? One more time.
Children to my income.
That went through that. She had a horrible experience as well, and she was a mother with the guardian ad litem. The person that read the material, it was just ridiculous. But do you have somebody representing you?
No, I don't, and that's the issue. Like this is bankrupt me. I had to take everything down. I can't afford it. They taking everything from me, from my children to my income, everything. So
let me ask you this, brother. Let me ask you: are you able to still do videos, or did they order that to be taken offline?
yeah, they give me a restraining order. I can still do videos myself, and that's what I have been doing. I'm talking about the situation, but I'm gonna get in trouble for that because I'm not supposed to do any social media. I'm not supposed to talk about this situation at all.
He's not supposed to be talking about the situation, and he is. Like Elaine said, he's already been ordered to pay $50,000 for in contempt. He was charged with contempt charges in court. He already got to pay $50,000 to the mom and to the lawyers, and he's still doing it. Okay, he's still doing it. This man is going out sad.
They've taken away my First Amendment right, my 14th Amendment right, and my Fourth Amendment right. So now I'm to the point where, like I said, I'm working with this corporation called, organization called Hope and Darkness, where I'm trying to file a federal lawsuit where I can get the judge and the guardian ad litem off of this case because it's unjust and I can't afford it.
For those who are listening, if you're in a position to assist this dad, Geron Hurtt, many are on his side. He has a very strong social media following, and his videos are very popular.
He said many are on his side. He has a strong social media following. I guess if you got 1 million followers, you're telling the truth. I guess if you got 1 million followers, then that means 1 million people support you. Yeah, okay, I doubt it.
When I first heard this story, and this is one of those stories where you think, wait a minute, it just has to be more to the story.
Right.
It has to be something else. It can't just be what is presented here, because this is, in my opinion, completely unjust. What's happening to you, and obviously by proxy, what's happening to your children.
Right.
But when you dig into the story, it is as it is. You may have a judge who's completely detached from the reality of, I don't know, social media.
And see, that's what I can't believe Dr. Rashad did that. I cannot believe that Dr. Rashad didn't dig into this more and just said, no, it's not more to the story. It's always more to the story, Dr. Rashad. You are only hearing it from one person. Like, you can never, ever hear something from one side and say that there's no more to the story. That's not even fair to the mother. That's not even fair to the children, Dr. Rashad. You are so wrong for this. So wrong to sit here and say there's no more to the story. He hasn't heard a word that this mother has said. Does not the mother's side count? When we were feeling sorry for the dad at first, remember? We was about to come out here and lay the mama out flat, y'all. You hear me? My title was about to make him a victim and lay his mother out. Until what? Until we dug more into the story and found out that there was other shit, proof that this man is lying. I'm disappointed in Dr. Rashad. I respect him as a journalist. I will still follow him. I like his stories. But Dr. Rashad, I'm disappointed in you for saying you would think that there's more to the story, but there's not. It is what it is. Like Dr. Rashad, you can't say that. You don't know that. I'm disappointed in him. Anyway, he doesn't even know this man's background. If he knew this man was charged with domestic violence, if he knew this man had a DUI, I think multiple, failed drug tests, kept the kids from the mom, basically wouldn't even answer the phone, wouldn't even let her talk to her kids, like basically gave her ultimatum, you'd either come back here and live in this house, even though it's toxic, even though I abused you, either you come back here and live in the house or that's it, that's all. You're not taking my voice. This woman had to fight for her kids, Dr. Rashad. Come on, Dr. Rashad. Come on, Dr. Rashad. I need a phone call from you, Dr. Rashad. We need to talk, Dr. Rashad. I respect you, but you're wrong on this one, Dr. Rashad. But let's continue.
I'm not sure who this judge is or why this judge made the ruling, but that standard would eliminate so many parents and production companies and networks from having the connection that they have with children throughout this nation. And for you to have this kind of penalty, this kind of punishment for doing something that was not only tasteful, I mean, it had no ratchetness, if I can utilize that word, involved at all. It was all positive,
right.
100% positive. For this to happen to you is an extreme injustice in our opinion. So we're asking for anyone who may be in that area, a licensed attorney would be preferred in the Maryland area who is licensed to practice in Maryland. If you could connect to this.
Yes, Percy. Yes, absolutely. That, Dr. Rashad. She said the one that covered racism and Karen, the one that says, I wish a Karen would. Yes, that Dr. Rashad. Yes, I follow him. I listen to him.
Father. Connect to this father. And what I'm going to do is give out my producer's email address so that if anyone has a way to assist, they do so. Chris.smith@odyssey.com. That's Chris, Chris.smith @audacy.com. Email.
Or a man can dress up in a suit and come on here and start crying, and they can get all the assistance that he can from, you know, somebody that's reputable like him. Really? And Dr. Rashad, if I'm not mistaken, isn't he an attorney, a lawyer? I know he was going to law school. I'm not sure if he ever graduated or passed the bar, but I believe he was an attorney, because he was one of the ones that I was inspired to go to law school. I didn't go, but I'm just saying, I was like, damn, he's about around my age, 40, 50 years old, and he went to law school, so maybe I should go to law school, you know?
It's that studio. Let's see if we can make something happen. Dear brother, I wish I could do more for you.
Thank you, brother.
You know, okay, Dr. Rashad says, dear brother, I wish I could do more for you. And now listen to Geron. He's going to say, wait a minute, but you can. I got this GoFundMe that you can send me money and have all your people to send me money to. Listen to him, y'all. Listen.
What we can do is properly platform your position when your position is righteous. And that's what we've done this morning.
I appreciate
and I want you to continue to maintain your faith, maintain your integrity, because you still are inside of a location known as God's home. No matter what you do, no matter where you are, God is, dear brother. God is still here.
Yes, sir.
And you'll continue to connect to your I am ability. You are strong.
Thank you.
And you are their father, and you will be restored, dear brother. Okay?
Thank you. I have also a program I started. It's called the Hurt Fathers Advocacy. And I'm in the process of now trying to get some grants so I can help other fathers that's going through this with legal help, mental health therapy, job training. And I also have a GoFundMe that's set up for it as well. So sadly, I'm my first client. But the GoFundMe is the Hurt Fathers Advocacy. But I appreciate you, Dr. Richie.
Well, brother, I appreciate you. Say the name of the GoFundMe.
So it's the Hurt Fathers Advocacy.
Thank you, dear brother. We appreciate all you do, man. And let's make some connection happen. Keep me updated on what happens in the future, okay?
Will do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. All right.
All right. So as you see, there's nothing else to be said. There's nothing else about this story. You can keep hearing all of these lies that I kicked somebody out of the house. My mother lived right next door. If someone kicked you out of the house at 1, 4 o'clock in the morning, my cousin lived 3 doors down. You've seen us walk to my sister's house. I mean, just think about it. Does it really make sense? And then another baby a month later. Think about it. Not mine, but
he said another baby a month later. Like, oh my goodness.
It's time to come together. Dad and his boys need your help. The GoFundMe is linked to the to this video.
And even if she did have another baby a month later, what does that even have to do with anything? Like literally, if she got pregnant a month later after being kicked out, so that's a month later. What would that have to do with anything about the kids, huh? What does that have to do with anything?
I thank you, Dr. Rashad, for giving me this platform. Like I say, I know it's going to be consequences, but I got to fight. Enough is enough. I can't let my children be homeless. I can't let my children be starving. And you shouldn't be able to either, because we spread love and joy with all of you. And I know how many of y'all sent me messages about, we help y'all get through the pandemic. Well, we need you to help me get my family home. So we continue to keep spreading love and joy. I thank you all for tuning in. I love you all. As the boys will say, please be safe and don't forget to wash your hands. God bless.
So, oh my God. So right now he has $100,000 GoFundMe and he is at $12,880. Okay. Now, you know, I'm not no pocket watcher or anything like that. It looks like the last person that donated was 5 months ago. So not even Dr. Rashad went on there and donated, you know, in the last, since he had this. No one has. 5 months ago was his last payment. And it's probably because people were believing in him until he lost his kids in court, right? They probably looking at it like, wait a minute. If you're right, or if things were like you say they are, how is it that a judge saw something and sided against you? So the last payment for the GoFundMe was 5 months ago, okay? Before the judge made her final decision. I don't know if he has a lot of people rallying behind him, because if he does, then why he haven't received a payment on his GoFundMe for 5 months, okay? Unless he has another means to collect. Elaine says, go into the group. They are talking about that interview and dogging him out. For the record, he has no more visitation rights at all. They took away all visitation. Whoa! 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 Hold on. So when did he lose all visitation? Because didn't he just say last week the boys said that they were hungry? That I thought, hold on, let me go to the group. Y'all know my Facebook be tripping sometime. Let me see the Hurtt twins. Hold on one second. I don't see any. I may be in the wrong group. Elaine, can you drop the group name that I'm supposed to be going to? Because I don't see nothing in the group that I joined last week or whenever it was. I think I might be in a different group. I'm not in the group that I see no actions whatsoever in what's the name of the group, Elaine? Where is the kids' part of the money they were making on social media? Girl, he spent every dime, child. He claimed it was for lawyer fees. I have never seen you walk them twins to your sister's nor that mother's house. You drove over to mom's house. Geron is going to end up in jail. He needs to stop saying those kids are starving, because between CPS and teachers who are monitoring those boys, I think they would have done something by now. He is sick. Exactly. How the kids starving, but they still alive? Like, come on, like, be honest, right? The group that I'm in is, I see where they put my video in this group. Are you talking about right here? This is the only group that I know. I see them put my video. This was 6 days ago, but he just did this interview today, so I don't see no action. Besides, let me just say, it says most relevant. Let me just see newest post. Let me see newest post. Yeah, the newest post was August the 14th, which was 6 days ago. That's the last one I've seen, you guys. And I don't see, I must be in the wrong group. Is this the wrong group, Elaine? See, right here, even my thumbnail, I said a father's cry for help. We were literally about to defend this guy. She said, oh, that's the group with your video comments in the group. Video comments under that post. Oh, okay, hold on. LOL, the Hurtt twins. I didn't make the T a capital letter because that's the way they spelled it in the group. Oh, okay, this one right here. Okay, you said the comment. There is a lot of comments, but it says it's turned off or something like that. Okay. Let's look at the newest comments. Oh, they are commenting. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, Naomi, yeah, you sent me this, didn't you? Naomi, you be looking out, girl. Okay, so it says, this comment says, I follow you and the boys on social media when they were toddlers. I'm asking because I can't understand why they are saying you're exploiting the boys by decent videos. Was it the gifts, clothes, and other things that the virtual world sent your boys? Is that why the courts are judging you? I feel your pain. I will share your experience. I will donate what I can, prayers and strength. He says, thank you, and God bless you. All of it, because our videos became a business and provided for us. So that's what he's saying. I guess that's why the judge is saying it's exploitation. I want to say I don't know if this you call it exploitation or not, but what I do know, she said I dropped it in the chat. Okay. What I do know is that the fact that this man got money from the boys and did not share the money with the mother. Like, that's the part I don't understand. If your boys is y'all business, is your business, meaning if it's only good for you to make money with the boys, I think if that's your primary income is the videos of the boys, I believe you do have to share it with the mom. Am I wrong? Y'all tell me, what do you think? Am I right or wrong? If your boys, if their content is your only source of income, should the mother receive a portion of the money? Because, and then we'll have to say, as far as like co-parenting situations, as far as other co-parenting situations that we know, should they split the money if the sole income is the children? He didn't save any of the money. The judge has the final verdict. He's trying to overturn the judge's verdict. Yeah, he's absolutely trying to overturn the judge's verdict. And he think getting like more popular people, stronger voices. Okay, thank you, Elaine. He thinks getting stronger voices involved is going to make the judge overturn her decision. But on what grounds? Is the judge going to say, okay, I made a mistake. You're the better parent. Let me snatch the kids from the mom and give them back to you and allow you to keep the kids away from their mother. So basically, does he think that that's what the judge is about to do? Maybe that makes sense. She said, I sent you a link. Okay, hold on. I don't see anything from you. Did you send it to the right page? I don't see anything. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back. I don't see anything from you. I think you may have sent it to the wrong inbox. It's not the let's talk about it with Amora page. It's just the talk about it with Amora. Take the let's talk about it with Amora off. And it's the talk about it with Amora page. She said he's trying to force the judge to change it. Child exploitation is when someone uses a child for their own personal gain, such as financial gain, gratification, or labor. Okay. Elaine, can you send it to the other inbox? I have that one open. It's talk about it with Amora, not let's talk about it with Amora. Go to the talk about it with Amora page. Because I will have to sign out and go up under that other page to see what you sent me. He's trying to, okay, I read that one. It is exploitation. Okay. He probably put them boys out there all the time. He pretty much took the boys from her. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me just see what Elaine just sent me. I don't see it yet. Hold on. I don't see it yet. Somebody is sending me something, but it's not from you. It's something totally different for another case. Let me know once you send it, Elaine. Send it to talk about it with Amora. He should have been sharing. He didn't give birth, nor did he save for the kids' college funds, savings, and bond investments. It's for his benefit and habit. Yeah, it was. That's what I don't understand. You got a whole mother over there, but you living, and she got to struggle, and them y'all kids? No, bro, you don't get to do that. The courts aren't going to do that. That man has failed 2 drug tests, and he is tweaking like crazy. Yeah, Arnita said weren't exploitation them. I think when he made the statement that he was doing good financially because the kids were getting promotion deals, he was using them to fund his income. Absolutely. He admitted that he made the boys a business. He was profiting off of the boys and their, communicating with each other or whatever the case may be, whatever they were doing. I think I've seen a few of the videos where they talk real loving and sweet to each other, and it's okay, you will be okay. It will get better, that type of stuff to the boys or whatever. They would do that amongst each other. So, but the judge, the judge didn't become a judge just because, right? So I'm not saying that the judge don't get it wrong sometimes, but you can't just take a crying man, him crying and his words, and that's supposed to be law, or that's supposed to be the realist because he was crying. No. And I guess they say, oh, if a man cry, that means that he's, showing his feelings, which means he's telling the truth. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Peel back the onion. This dude is not no good dude, He ain't the worst I've seen, but he's not squeaky clean and they even throw shots in there like the mama got pregnant 30 days later. He's clearly showing that bothered him. You know what I'm saying? It's not mine. Anyway. He tried to keep the kids away because she left him and apparently got into another relationship and he didn't like that, period. And then now since you're not gonna come back to me, I'm keeping my boys, right? Since you're not gonna come back to me, you can't see the kids. Now you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. No, I don't agree with that at all. And I'm actually shocked that, anybody else that's breaking down this case will think opposite. I'm sure the judge looked at some videos that were problematic. Exactly. And text message that we probably haven't seen, videos that we probably haven't seen, testimony that we probably haven't seen, things that he probably admitted. And you know what? Simply Silver, I think having the counselors, psychologists, or psychiatrists, whatever you want to call them, go in and talk to the boys themselves and hear some of the things that we would never know that the boys have said, right? She said, okay, I tried to invite you, but if we not Facebook friends, it won't allow me. I will try again to the inbox. Let me just sign out of this inbox and go and see. Hold on one second. Let me just sign out of this one and go to the other one. Hold on one second. I gotta remember how to sign out. I be getting mixed up. Okay, hold on one second. How do I sign out? I know there is a way. Oh, here we go. Sign out. Hold on one second. Let me go here and then go up in here. No. I just went back. Okay, let's do it again. Hold on one second. Dang, I got a whole bunch of messages over here. All right. Oh, so you just sent me, I've seen this already. Elaine, what you just sent me, I already seen. And I already put that up the last time, I believe. Yeah, I talked about it at least. She says, I'm sorry, can you unblock me on Facebook? I was wrong about. Okay. I'll unblock you after I get off this live. Some of these things I do not even be seeing, you guys, because I don't even go to this page. And yeah, no, I did not know a lot of you guys were even inboxing me over there. She says, go look up under your picture with the orange jumpsuit you had on and go to that page and look under those comments. Yes, I think that's the same one, but let me see what you're talking about. I think it's the same one. I've seen those comments before. What you just sent me. Hold on. Yeah. So I've seen this already. Oh, thanks for that shout out, Gene Fields, whoever that is. Thank you so much for the shout out. That's maybe why I received 100 new subscribers. So thanks for the shout out for my page. I do appreciate it. Is that you, Elaine? Is that your page? Gene Fields, is that you? Looks like somebody named Gene Fields shared my video onto this page. She says, Naomi, go to talk about it with her more, and I put it. Yeah, so we seen the page. Let me just drop it in the chat for anybody else that is interested in seeing this page. Hold on one second. It's a group, actually. I guess they'll let anybody join it. Let me join it. Okay. I just dropped the group in the chat, okay? She said, I cringe when the boys run and fall on the sidewalk, crying all the time when he had a backyard they could have played in. Do you think that he told them to fall? Because that would be crazy if he did. Do you think that he was telling these boys to fall? She says, because if they were with mom and making money, he's not entitled to any of the money. Okay. Yeah, I did, Elaine. You must be a little bit behind. I've seen it, baby. I just shared it to the group. You must be a little bit behind on the video. So do y'all think that this man was telling those kids to fall, act like they fell and hurt themselves? Because if that's the case, that is crazy. I hope this man wouldn't say pretend to fall and then you care for your brother. Like, do you really think some of that stuff was staged? In one of the videos, told the other one he was supposed to fall on the grass. What? Girl. He said you were supposed to fall on the grass. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, that's such horrible. Where's that video at? Is it still up? So one of the boys told the other boy, you were supposed to fall on the grass. Oh my God. You were supposed to fall on the grass. So the twin told the other twin, you were supposed to fall on the grass. OMG. You know, I did see a video, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to play it. Maybe I can clip it later. But I did see a video. And I'm probably so wrong for this, but let me show y'all something right quick. I'll just delete it out of the video later. We'll just have to we will have to edit this video. But I seen it, but I didn't I kind of like just overlooked it. But let me see. Hold on. I want to say I saw it on this page. Let me see. It's still up here. Let me see. I know I seen that video. I just gotta figure out, was it this page or the other one? Okay, it may have, hold on, let me keep going. Let me keep going because for some reason something is telling me it's on this one. I know I seen it. Let me just go out. You know, for him to post a whole bunch of pictures of other people's family on his page, to me is it's weird. He's posting pictures of other people's babies on his page. Let me see if I can see the one where it's like they had fell in the grass, and it does look a little suspect. Hold on. These boys still all over the internet too. Let me see if I can find that one. They was out in the grass and it looked like the boy fell over a limb. And it wasn't the fall that got me, it was the cry, the scream that got me, because I was like, that didn't seem like a really hard fall, but the scream was crazy, dramatic. Let me see if I can pull that video up right quick. It's not letting me. For some reason, I don't see it. Huh. Let me see if this is it. No, that can't be it. Huh. Let me just see if this is it. I just want to see. She said, keep scrolling down on the comments. You know what? It may be in that in what you just sent me, actually. Let me go back to the group that you sent me. Okay, it may be even in there. Let me look at the videos in there. Files. No, it's not in there either. Anyway, I may have to show it to y'all next time. I know there was a video. I don't know where I seen it at, but they fell in the grass, and it wasn't necessarily the fall. It was more of the scream that they had. Let me see if it's this one. No, that says video unavailable. Anyway, I don't know where I seen it at, but it was, she said, okay, go look in your inbox. All right, hold on. I have the same thing in my inbox, Elaine. I have the same thing. She said, Amor, I just sent it to you. Okay, hold on. You know which one I'm talking about? Hold on, I gotta sign out of this and go back in the other one. This is a field day I have to do. All right, hold on. Let me pull up what she just sent me. I don't even know what this is I'm looking at. Is it the one I was saying about? All right, let's look. Here we go. All right, you guys. I'm not going to put, well, let me just look right quick. Well, I'll just delete it out. I'm just going to have to delete it out, okay? I'll have to delete the video out, at least the photos of the kids, because, you know, YouTube be tripping when you be showing other people kids.
Apple. Apple.
Let's go back. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute, did he get pushed? That's a little hard freaking fall. Wait a minute.
Apple. Apple. Come on. That's all right. Pray for him. Yeah, you got a scar? Yeah. Did you get a scar? You all right?
He's not okay. And hurt himself.
Is he okay?
I'm gonna come on. It's okay. Come on, Geron. What's wrong?
Hold his hand. That's all right, big boy.
It's okay, Geron. It's okay, Geron. You did one. But don't fall again. Okay? Let's be strong and again. Let's be strong and open.
Amen.
Amen. Love you.
Oh, it's okay.
I got him. I got you. Okay, Geron, you can go. Dad, you can have loud sports car.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, that's so cool.
I got the weapon.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I love you for running. I love you for running. I love you for running.
Good job, boys. Daddy's proud of his boys. Good job. You protect each other. Make sure each other's okay, right?
I want you to hold my hand.
Okay, I'll hold your hand for a little while. Just for a little while.
What is that, Daddy?
It's dirt. You can't play with it. They dug it up for something. Yeah. Go ahead with your brother. Pick them feet up. Hold on, Josh Posse. Wait for Geron.
That's Uncle Josh's car.
Yeah, that looks like Uncle Josh's truck.
Amazing!
Yay!
Okay, Geron. Oh my God. Hey, Geron. Okay, you can go now.
Good job, boys. Good job, boys. Good job, boys. Make Daddy
It
so
did look
proud.
like a push to me too. A hard
And
push.
Geron has a scar, Josh. Josh, look at Geron's scar. Look at Geron's scar. Whoa.
You got a scar like me.
Yeah. Whoa. You see it, Josh?
I'm sure when I get to the house.
You gonna show him when you get to the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure when we get to our house.
Okay. So
I'm
I'm
going to our house.
yeah.
Wow.
Just for a little while.
So they ran and cried all the time?
Whoa, speed racers. Go speed racers.
So he let the let me look at the other one. So he let the boy look after the scar. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the other video you just gave me. Let me see about that one. Let me see. What is this? What am I looking at? All right, hold on. Let me rewind this. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, it's just a short with him putting lotion on the boy. Damn. Damn. Who mushes their child in the face like that? Like, seriously. To put lotion on them. He a little rough, ain't he? I guess that's what we're supposed to see. Okay, so, and then let me look at the other email that you sent. And then, so I didn't know that they used to fall. I did see a video of them falling. Oh, I see what you wrote. Okay, let me put this up here right quick. She said, she sent me, let me just download it. All right, hold on a second. It says, he called into the Dr. Richie show to tell his story. Rashad said his assistants looked into the story extensively and found no exploitation, citing is like child actors in Hollywood. So I don't think Rashad actually read up on him. He asked Hurtt for background information. He started off lying that the mom left, that she started defaming him. Okay. So I would have to go to that to see what you was talking about because it's not opened all the way up. I see what you're meaning now. Hold on. The comment came from Gene Fields. All right, hold on. Oh, I see the comments. Okay, I see them all. I'm gonna look into that. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna look into that another day. Just look into those comments and see. But it does seem like there's a lot of people in this group that actually sees through his BS, you know. But why does she cut the comments off for people not to be able to comment? I'm a little shocked on that. Why does she turn the comments off? Like she let so many comments get in there and then she turns it off. What is that purpose for? I'm not sure why she turned off these comments. Let people voice their opinion, you know. She said, yeah, he is having a GoFundMe and begging for coffees, but he is saying that he don't want anyone's money really. Oh, she must be talking about Justin. Okay, she's in the beginning of the video. Yeah, no, I think that that this man, the one that we're talking about, Geron, yeah, I would definitely, I don't even know if I would say exploitation, but even if it is exploitation, overall, I just don't think that this man is a good guy. He's not a good guy. Like, you know, even if we take exploitation off the table, he is not a good guy. You know, a man that try to keep the child from the mother or whatever, and then, you know, and then make money on the kids. Yeah, exploitation, not a good guy. Sum it up to whatever you want to sum it up to. He is not a good guy, period. Okay? Somebody said that man is weird as fuck. All right, so we're not going to make this live too long. We're already at 2.9-minute mark, almost 2.5-minute mark. I'm going to get off to reserve my throat, my voice for tomorrow's live, you guys. So listen, thank you guys for tuning in. We went over 2 cases today, Justin and Geron. In my opinion, they 2 of the same. I hope the judge can see through Justin's bullshit or whatever, excuse my language. But I hope the judge can see through Justin's crap like they did the Geron dude, okay? I will continue to look on that page and look through the comments, and if I see any that pops out to me, I will be speaking on it on my next live, on the next update on this story, okay? Thank you guys who sent super chats. That would be Talanda. Thank you so very much, and thank you for becoming a member of this page. Please hit that thumbs up button. I love you guys. Let me just check my coffee right quick to make sure I am not leaving nobody out. I know y'all sent me coffees earlier today. Let me just check it right now. All right, no new coffees, but it's okay. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you, Silver, Simply Silver, for your comments, and Elaine for your high engagement in this topic for today. Okay, you guys? Thank all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? Love y'all. Bye.